Hello everyone and welcome back to Java programming tutorial number 3. I'm Mocha and I would like to congratulate you because today we are going to do some logic coding. So let's get things started. I have turned on Eclipse right here. So to create a new Java project, just go to new Java project and name your project name anything you want. I'll call it YouTube tutorial, I guess. So just click finish. You do not need to care about the next because it's the build path which you do not need to know anything about it. So just press finish and that's it. Let's go to your source folder. If you see here src is short form for source. So right click that, click new and click class. So we're gonna create new Java class. So let's call it Mocha since it's my favorite drink. And your modifiers should stay the same. We'll get into that next time, but all this should be set up and let's click finish. So there will be this public class Mocha. I'll try to explain why I'm going through the whole autonomy of a Java class, but we'll get into more detail in the later tutorials. So basically, the class is something that you just created. It's Mocha to Java, and Mocha is just your class name. So if you change this, something will go wrong. So please do not change that. For public is actually an access modifier. It's um, it allows other classes to access any variables, fields, methods, or blocks in this class. Okay, you might be confused, but I'll explain it in the later tutorials. Do not panic. It's okay to not know anything. We're starting afresh. So let's get things started. We'll be trying to create a very simple program which just prints out hello YouTube on the screen. Okay? So follow along with me. If you do not understand, it's okay. I'll try to explain to you. Oh, never mind this. Um, I'll try to explain to you what is going on throughout the process. So do not panic. Let's get started. So here we need to create a method. So before I get into creating the actual program, what I need to do is to teach you what is a method. So a method is actually, let's call this method, let me see, make coffee. So in this make coffee method, is basically like an instruction. So in the make coffee method, you need to give some instructions such as um, prepare hot water, and in Java you always end a statement, I guess, with a semicolon. It's the syntax of Java, so please do that all the time. So when I add a semicolon, please do not panic or feel confused. It's just the syntax. So prepare hot water. Let me see. Get the coffee pack. Wait for it to settle. Drink. Yeah, that's about it. So it's just a method is just to house instructions, good, so as to speak. So we want to get started with a main method, a method which runs when you start up the Java program. So let's go get right into it. Public static void main parentheses, you're taking string args. So okay, this might be too confusing for you, but I'll try to go through something. So this is the main method, and it will be called whenever you run the Java program. So what it takes in is a string parameter, a string array parameter. But don't panic, you do not need to worry about this for now. Okay, so let's just get right into it. We'll have system.out, and this is the auto-complete function I'm talking about. Whenever you type a dot something, it will come up the, maybe not, yeah, here. It will give you suggestions, so if you forget something, it will remind you. So what we want to do is print line. Okay, you can just hit enter right here. It will help me type because I'm lazy. So it says the parameter is string x, so we need to pass in a string, which you do by putting in quotation marks and type whatever you want to make the program say. So as we are going to do, hello YouTube. So this is a very simple Java program. We're going to go through the autonomy of this class. So basically, a public method allows other classes to access this method. So if I create a new class, I can access this main method. Okay? Do not need to worry if you do not understand. I'll explain it in the later tutorials. So void just basically means that it doesn't return anything. It's void. Okay? So now in line 4 we have system.out.println. This simply prints out the text that you entered. So let's try to run this program. Just run. Press the run button. So select resources to save. Hello YouTube. So this is your output. So in your console you have your output. So that's basically it for your Java tutorial. If you do not understand, it is alright. This is your first ever programming tutorial. If you are a newcomer and inexperienced with Java, this will be quite tough for you. I understand. So in the next tutorial, we'll be covering some basic concepts such as variables and other stuff. So that's about it for today, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.